They needed 2 and gained 6. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it'll bring up second down. On the ground, it's Dowdle. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And this ball incomplete on third down. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now Prescott. Got a man. That's Tolbert. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. As this defense a little too loose there, giving up 19 yards on fourth down. Now Dowdle. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. 0-0 is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to CeeDee Lamb. And now it's fourth down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
In the middle of the field, it's taken by CeeDee Lamb. And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Cook. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Allen will throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Here we go on fourth down with Allen. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 86 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Let's go.
Tyler Another pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Second down, Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Prescott now. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Cook. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some point.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Prescott. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Oh, he coughs up the football. And the defense has it. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense. The quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, Josh Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills move out on top, 14-0. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Rico Dowdle Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen on third down. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. It's a big play there on third down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll drop this underneath to Cook. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 3. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Now it's Allen. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Allen working from the pistol. He's got his man. That's Coleman. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Bills first down. Here's Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They face second down and 7. Here's a handoff to Cook. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. 3rd and 5. On third down, they go with Cook. He gets free. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. One more time with Cook. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Buffalo crowd being heard before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. To the air again. Prescott. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. Oh, wait. Hold everything. A timeout has been called. It's seeming...